Do you know Jonathan Bergman and Aaron Sams? These two public school teachers are the early adopters and successful implementers of a new instructional practice called the flipped classroom. What about Laura Dyson? Laura is the director of 21st Century Learning at the Lovett School in Atlanta, Georgia. Or perhaps you know Brad Rathberger. Brad is the director of the online school for girls. Or maybe June An. June is an assistant professor at the University of Maryland who works in the Human Interaction Lab. Well, the other question is, should you know these folks? The reality is that they are all part of my personal learning network. My personal learning network is a combination of social media and real world relationships. And here's why I take the time to ask you if you know them and why I take the time to know them. Because they know about things that I didn't know I didn't know. Now you may ask, why is that important? Well, here's why. Because what got us here into classrooms where we produce successful students that go on to college, where we produce top AP scores, where we succeed in student performance, we may not be getting from here to here. And here is the MIT lab. And what you see here are students that work not in a multidisciplinary environment, but in an anti-disciplinary environment. Students that are creating innovations that will fuel our economy of tomorrow. So how do we produce students that can be successful in these environments? Well, obviously we need the best classroom practices. We need to answer questions about why do we teach what we teach? Why do we teach the way we teach? And where do we focus to improve our learning environments? We also need to discuss how we can support our faculty in promoting and supporting change. How do we build off our past successes while at the same time building completely new models of instruction? How do we blend the new and the old? There are ways that we need to focus on encouraging risk-taking. And most importantly, we need to help our faculty and our students and our parents with the idea of living with uncertainty. All of these topics, plus the tools that we can use to engage in all these environments, are going to be discussed in our session. I hope you consider joining me. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at matt.scully, that's SCULLY, @providenceday.org. Thank you, and I hope to see you in Atlanta.